Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Alright, and we're live. Okay, so Bailey Boschman. We've been friends for quite a while, alright?
Yeah.
Right? I think we're good friends because, like, we both love to party.
Do we?
Well, yeah, I think I like to party as much as you do, or you like to party as much as I do.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think you're one of the only friends I have that can chug a beer, like, less than a second.
Less than a second.
The only person who might have some, like, competition with is Corey.
Fuck that. I'm better than Corey.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, fucking, yeah, there's this cool, like, you can even chug a beer, you can shotgun a glass.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes when we go, like, you'll put your hand, like, right over the top, just so there's a little crack on the side, and then flip up the cup and just
Yeah, I'll do that tonight.
Yeah? Tight. Yeah, I wish we had a glass here just to show them what we're talking about. Yeah, so, how was, you're a construction worker.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough guy.
I'm not tough.
No, fucking, okay, the funny thing is you were really tough. Like, I remember being in high school, and, like, there's times, like, where you would drive to a different school to go fight someone. And then...
That was one time.
Yeah, and your Snapchat, like, is so funny. Like, you'll be singing, like, Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, yeah.
Like, just, like, you'll be driving.
Love myself some Kelly.
Like, part of your work, like, you gotta drive, like, all over the place. What, do you like working? Like, you gotta drive quite a bit, eh? Oh, wait, before we get there, what is your Snapchat?
What is my Snapchat?
Yeah, what's your Snapchat? In case anyone wants to follow you and see what I'm talking about.
I think it's just Boschman.
How do you spell Boschman?
Boschman.
Really? That's so simple.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, fucking man.
Yeah.
So, how was work? You were gone for a little bit. This is we're finally in town. I had to snag you while you were in town.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just at work for just over a month. Working in Summerland.
Yeah. And what kind of work do you do? You excavate. Like, you dig some stuff.
Yeah, I dig stuff. I install pipe, deep services.
Yeah. Do you get to boss anyone around?
Nah, not really. It's pretty much just me and one other guy.
Dude, you know who's making bank right now is Dallas.
Dallas? Oh, fuck, yeah.
He's Dallas Robertson. He's one of our buddies from high school. He started his own excavating company.
Yeah.
He's got, like, cars.
Oh, he's got cars. He's got a fucking house. He's got trucks. He's got fucking...
And I can't save $1, man. I spend all I don't have any money to...
On shit, like camera stuff, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, stuff from... Yeah. What are you a saver? Are you a spender?
Kind of save.
You saver?
Yeah.
You're responsible?
Oh, yeah.
True, fair enough. Not me, bro.
I spend it fast, too, though.
Yeah, now that we're making... Dude, being an adult is awesome, because now you have, like, you can actually... If you want to buy a video game or something, you know, you don't have to wait to ask your mom.
Yeah.
You know, you can just go down and fucking get it, or if you want to get some equipment, some cameras, you know, some lights. Oh, dude, but also at the same time,
That's why you're not a saver, though.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Dude, my visa's through the roof.
Is it?
Dude, it's so bad.
That sucks.
Yeah, I gotta pay that off soon. So, what's in your plan for tonight? After this, like, obviously we're gonna do the podcast, but once the podcast is all settled and it's all done, it's Friday today. It's a long weekend. It's November something.
8th.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Long weekend coming up. Are you gonna have a relaxing evening tonight? Just put your feet up and.
No, I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get right into one tonight.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Man, what does it take to be successful? Like, how do we become someone like Dallas?
Fuck, ask him.
It's not a bad idea. Is it just, dude, creating your own business? That's probably a smart idea.
Could be.
Would you ever start your own company? Dude, your dad had, does your dad still have the same company?
Yeah, it's got Bosch Bros Construction.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
why I got the stickers made.
Does he still work for that company? Because I don't know, I thought at some point he left the company.
Oh yeah, like he has it. Like he's building a house right now in West Kelowna, but he's like he still works for a different company in Vancouver. Like he works for some big construction company, but he has his own as well.
Yeah. Would you ever do that?
I thought about it. I thought about like I was actually thinking like just like 3 weeks ago I was gonna buy my own excavator, just a little excavator and a trailer and a truck.
Yeah, dude. All right.
Do my own stuff.
And then what would you do? Just like put out ads
Yeah.
and just be like, put some in the newspaper? That's probably, dude, honestly.
I wouldn't put anything in a newspaper.
Yeah, who reads the newspaper? Instagram? Or like, it seems like social media would be a good idea. Like to put ads in like Instagram and
Podcasts.
or a podcast, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of the 3 people watching, like, hire my fucking, yeah. Hire my buddy Bailey. Yeah, also the part of the reason we're doing podcasts so early, like in this career, is because there's gonna be I'm hoping to do this for a while. We'll maybe entertain a couple people for a couple years, but after a few years, once we finally get good, like I'm gonna keep having the boys on over and over, and once we finally get good at having a podcast, then they can be like, wow, they matured, they've made progress, so.
Yeah, but if you ever get there.
Yeah, or they're gonna be like, wow.
Holy fuck, we're still here?
This is awful. Yeah. So yeah, tonight the plan is casino. The bar beside the casino.
Yeah.
Is that really the only place? Like really, I think unless you go to the strip bar,
Yeah.
this place is the only place you can go.
No, you can go plenty of places.
Like where?
I get rowdy at Boston Pizza sometimes.
Yeah.
Catch me out on a fishbowl Friday. Dude, it's Friday. Let's go get some fish bowls.
What's a fishbowl?
It's just a big, just in a fishbowl. It's just a drink in a fishbowl. Do they do fishbowl Fridays
Is
still?
it strong?
What?
Is it strong?
Yeah, you get ask for a rum and coke, but it's like triple.
And it's okay, dude. This is something I could be into for sure.
Yeah, Boston Pizza's sick.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Moxie sucks.
Dude, it's only cool though because the waitresses are so hot there. Like so hot, dude.
Yeah, they're alright.
Where's your favorite place to go?
JJ's.
The strip club.
Yeah.
Dude, Halloween. What did you do for Halloween?
I went to the Kennelly's place in Logan Frames.
Yep.
At out in West Kelowna.
Yep.
Had a costume party.
Did you dress up?
Yeah.
What did you dress
not
up
really.
as?
I just wore my work clothes and just construction worker.
Dude, that's not the first time you've done that. You've done that for to get into to sneak in places.
Oh, it's Contact last year. I snuck into Contact last year. That's a good one.
Yeah, so Contact's a music festival in Vancouver. It's about like a 3-hour drive. Well, an hour and a half drive, about an hour and a half ferry ride over to the mainland, and they put on sick concerts. Like there's 3 or 4 main bands, not bands. What do you call them? DJs. Yeah. Like Galantis was there. That was my favorite.
Galantis.
And you didn't really want to go. You're like, I'm not paying fucking to go there. Everyone was like, there's a sick crew going.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people going, and your guys are like, buy a ticket. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna buy a ticket. Just thought I'd sneak in.
Yeah.
Fucking...
You were originally gonna go in an electrician costume.
No.
You're like, oh.
I was gonna wear high vis, and you brought a high vis paramedic vest. That worked out real good.
Yeah. Okay. So describe what happened. Like how when you walked up to the fucking arena.
Yeah. Was I with you guys?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You just you sent the Snapchat, and then when we were in line, we saw you walk past us, and you're like, like waving at us.
Yeah, no, because like we all walked down, and then you guys were going off into the lineup, and I was like, okay, well, I got to find out where I'm gonna sneak in. So I just like walked down, like I walked downstairs. There's like a road down there, like through the tunnel.
Yeah.
It's all pretty much underground, and like I was just walking around down there until I found like where the loading bay area is. And I walked up to this guy in my high-vis, and I was like, hey, I'm supposed to be a paramedic, but I'm a little late for my shift or whatever. He's like, oh, who do you work for, Odyssey? And I was like, yeah, I work for Odyssey. He's like, oh yeah, just go through those doors. And I walked through the doors, and then there's another lady standing there. She's like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, I'm just late for my shift. I work for Odyssey. She's like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, your guys' first aid station's like just around the corner. I was like, oh, perfect. She let me through the next set of doors, and I was in. I just walked right by all the people working for Odyssey. And I went and sat in the bathroom for about 20 minutes and waited for the arena to fill up. Fucking heart just pounding.
Yeah, you're nervous?
Oh, I was so nervous.
Like, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
And then did you do it the second night? Or did you even I think you got kicked out too that night.
I got kicked out the night I snuck in.
Like, and it wasn't even for getting caught. Like,
no, they kicked me out. Or was it the second night I got kicked out?
Might have been the second.
No, it was definitely the second night I got kicked out. Yeah, because I snuck in alcohol.
Okay, but how did you get in the second night?
Well, I had to. So the second night, I got caught drinking from my Mickey in the crowd.
Did you sneak in the second night, or you pay for a ticket?
I paid for a ticket the second night.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, I already snuck in once, and then
Successful.
yeah,
That was good.
And it was who was headlining? Chainsmokers?
Me? No,
No,
I don't think they were there that year. Oh, I think it was Galantis.
No, I think Chainsmokers headlined.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But-
I don't think I stayed the whole night.
So
too.
I got kicked out before Chainsmokers were getting on, and as I was getting kicked out, some other guy was getting kicked out for smoking weed in there.
Yeah.
So we both got kicked out, and he didn't have a phone or his wallet or whatever. Like, it was all with his buddies. And I was like, all right, man. I was like, well, you just want to go hang out at the BPs until we can meet up with everyone? He's
Boston
like, yeah,
Pizza?
sure. Yeah, this is one right outside the arena.
You got the fishbowl.
Well, we went walking up, and there's a guy yelling there. He's like, I got tickets. He's like, tickets for the Chainsmokers or whatever. He's like selling tickets right there. I was like, how much for a ticket? He's like $10 each. I was like, hey man, I was like, what are the odds we get back in? And the guy's like, let's do it. So I bought both the tickets. We just walked right back in with these two $10 tickets, and they let us through, no problem.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah.
And you got kicked out because you're drinking Fireball from what you snuck in, the alcohol?
Yeah. I snuck in. I tried to sneak in 2 Mickeys, but they found one of them.
Yeah, and so in the lineup, yeah, you had like literally a Mickey in every pocket, and your shoes.
Oh yeah, I tuck them in my boots there.
And then so they found one, they confiscated it, said you can go in now.
Yeah.
And then you got inside and you're like, boys, they confiscated one, but they didn't find these ones. And then you brought out like
Yeah.
3 more goddamn ones. Oh shoot.
Yeah, and then I got kicked out a second time because the same security guards saw me in the arena again, and they're like, "Didn't we just kick you out?" I was like, "Oh yeah," so I got kicked out twice. And then I went,
Dude.
And then I went to that Boston Pizza, and I was pretty drunk, and I sat down and I ordered 6 shots. Told them I was getting a table for 6, and then when I sat down, I ordered 6 shots. Did all 6 of the shots, and then they asked me to leave. So I got kicked out of Boston Pizza and had to wait for everyone outside.
Oh man, yeah. I ended up leaving that concert early. And fucking just because I lost everyone. And I was having anxiety. I was like, I lost my crew. It was like crazy and it was sweet. I had a blast. But like there's only like an hour left, and I was like, all right, well I don't really want to party by myself, so I ended up going to the hotel, and all of a sudden you come in and you're like, want to keep partying? Like, let's keep going.
Yeah.
And then we waited for the boys to come back, and then we ended up going to an after party. Holy smokes, yeah, that place was fun.
Are you going this year?
No. Are you?
No.
Yeah, I would. Not this year, but I would go again for sure. Dude, you went to Pemberton, right?
Oh yeah. Went there 3 years.
In a row?
Yeah.
How was that?
Super fun.
How were the bathrooms? Dude, okay, so at at Contact in Vancouver, I remember waiting in line for the bathroom, and like, dude, I always picked the wrong porta potty. Like, there was, like, every time I got in line to go take a piss, I'll be waiting in line for like half an hour while other lines are going, and the next thing you know, paramedics are knocking on the door, and some guys in there passed out. You know, like,
Yeah.
how are the porta potties in Pemberton? Did they have enough?
Oh, they were disgusting. No.
Really?
Well, I think they had enough, but they didn't clean them. Like, they didn't clean them that often. So, like, there would be piles of shit in there.
Did it ever stack up?
Oh, yeah, like, it was stacked, like, to the top.
The brim?
Oh, yeah, like, it was bad.
Oh my god.
That was 1 year.
Yeah, dude, some kid died at that music festival.
What, at Pemberton?
Yeah. Probably, no matter what, if you have like, how many people were there? Like 10,000? Probably more than that. 30,000 people there?
I have no idea.
I don't know either. Maybe that seems like a lot. 30,000 is like a fuck ton. But I remember, like, no matter what, if you have a ton of people in one area, somebody's going to die from just like natural. It's just going to happen. But one kid ended up dying because they were chicken fights. Remember, like, when people were stacking, like, putting, like, there was a place where sawdust was laid down. People were going on, like, people's shoulders and having chicken fights with each other.
Yeah, I was there.
Were you? Were you partaking?
Oh, I got some chicken fights.
Who was on your shoulders?
I think Dev.
Yeah, smart. Fucking just a light guy, fucking wiry. Yeah. Okay, true. Well, this guy ended up doing the chicken fights with someone else, up by train tracks. Ended up hitting his head on the rail.
Oh, really?
So just dumb. Yeah.
I know exactly what train tracks you're talking about.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't. Yeah, this is just what I heard. So.
Huh.
No,
I never heard that. But like the last, I forget what year it was, but like the last night, it was like a riot, pretty much down there. Like they shut all the lights off and stuff, like in the camping area, because it was like there was like lights strung up in like the main camping section, and like people were so rowdy. It was 4 a.m, and it was the last night of the festival. And, like, police literally lined up both sides. They shut all the power off trying to disperse the crowd.
that seems like it would make it worse.
Oh, yeah.
Ever been to a house party and the lights just get shut off?
Yeah.
Dude, it goes... Dude, okay, I had a party once.
Yeah, I shut the lights off.
Yeah, dude, okay, 100%.
Yeah.
It seems like it's gonna work. I remember fucking... a door got ripped, like a cupboard door.
The cupboard door got ripped off.
Someone flipped the fucking beer pong table.
Yeah.
But it was a good effort, fucking... Worth it, fuck it, dude. Honestly, I would do it all again. Like, I had so much fun, like in high school.
We had a lot of fun in high school.
Yeah, those were the days.
Driving through that park right in front of your house.
Dude, the last podcast we were talking about fence plowing.
Oh yeah.
Were you a part of the Reese incident?
The Reese incident.
Yeah, like you guys were doing it in the middle of the day. Kind of by like the sports center, the sportsplex. Like there's a little trail behind, and like some guy ended up getting out of his car or getting out of his house and chasing, and like there's cops involved.
Oh no, that was yeah, we were leaving. We left. It was right by Reese's house by Penfield there.
Yep.
Behind Penfield. Who was telling you about this, Mike?
I don't think this was brought up, but we were talking just about fence plowing.
Oh.
So, but I do remember this. We never talked about this story. I just remembered it.
Well, Mike was the one who went through the fence because...
Oh, what?
Like, we were walking, like, there was, like, 10 of us or whatever. We were just, like, walking through the park. And, like, all the houses back onto the park. And there's, like, 3 exits out of this park, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we're, like, walking. And I was like, oh, Mike, you're such a pussy. Like, you wouldn't even go through that fence. And he's like, yeah, I would. I was like, no balls, man. And of course, Mike just runs up and sends her through the fence, and the guy's having like a barbecue in his backyard.
way.
Mike falls into a pond on the other side, and like gets all wet. And this guy's like in his backyard. He's like, "What the fuck?" And he started like, "Hey, we're like, we just booked it, and we're all hiding in this park, and like, because there's only 3 exits, and this guy's like circling the park in his truck at that point, trying to find us." Yeah.
Were you guys stoned?
Probably.
That would make it 10 times scarier too. Like,
yeah, we were probably stoned.
Yeah, dude, because like Reese Peters, man, that was an error. Like going to his house.
Oh yeah.
And like, that was, I think. Do you remember taking your first bong toke?
No.
Really? Yeah, fair enough. I remember my first bong toke.
Where was it?
It was at a party. Dude, okay, first of all, I went to my sister's older than I am, Sarah. She, 2 years older. She was going to a party. My mom was like, take your brother with you. And I was like, fuck, I don't really want to go to like this older party. Like, I don't really know anyone there. And then so I was like, all right, well, I'm getting wasted then because like I gotta fucking be social. Like I'm terrified of all these people. So I got pretty drunk. And then Mark Berry, was like, "Hey Ryan, do you want a bong toke, bro?" And like I had a couple of joints like in the past, and I was like, "This is my first one ever," and I'm also drunk. This is the first time I've ever mixed the two. And I was
Sounds like a horrible idea.
terrible. If you're ever thinking about do it, don't. If this is your first time, it's definitely a science that you have to learn very slowly. Like doctors, they give you, we're gonna start you off on a small dose to see how you react to it. We'll increase your dose if you can handle it. This is similar. I took just a regular bong toke, like I, was just trying it out.
Yeah.
Ended up on the driveway of the place, and some older guy was taking care of me. He was a hockey player. He was like a captain or like a responsible leader kind of guy. Fucking came over and ended up helping me out. And then my mom came. She was trying to call us, trying to get me on the phone. Like, where is he? Fucking drives up to the place, sees me on the driveway, basically just sprawled out.
So is that Sam Jepson's?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, no way. I think it was Sam Jepson's.
Yeah.
He was there for sure.
Yeah, it was out in York, out on York Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I remember that night. Your mom was not happy.
No. Dude, she made me go for a walk the next morning. Like, I was like, so ill. So ill the next morning. She's like, we're going for a walk. We're taking the dogs. We're going out in the bush. Like, get up. And I'm like, no, please. So let me die here. Dude, also, did you ever get in trouble for drinking, like, in high school?
No, I don't think so. Why did you?
Yeah. Mainly because, like, I didn't know how to drink, and I had rules, and I just always went overboard. Like, there was, like, for instance, like, mom was like, all right, so you have half an hour at this party. So I was like, I have half an hour to get drunk. All right, so I got to chug this Mickey. I got to do a couple of shots. And I'll have fun for 15 minutes, and then I'll go home. And then next thing you know, I'm 3 hours later, the shit's spinning, and, like, I don't know which way is up, and my buddies are trying to get me home.
Oh, yeah, you were always just the best person to deal with trying to get home.
Yeah.
Remember when you fought me in the middle of the street as we're trying to walk back to your place?
No. Dude, I fought all my best friends at one point. Like, if we haven't fought at one point, are we really friends?
You did a hockey move, like you grabbed me by like right here, and then like as you're holding onto my shirt, you're punching me in the face.
I'm so sorry.
And, like I couldn't get away.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Ah, shit. Well, did I hit hard? Am I a tough fight?
You're upset because I was making fun of you for making out with your cousin.
Oh, no, I didn't make out with my cousin.
Yeah, Tyra.
Yeah, no, we're not related. We're just two natives.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking, yeah. That is funny. Yeah. Not cousins. Dude. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, my phone's dead, turns out. No, it's not. Driving. Do you have road rage?
Who doesn't?
Some people don't.
Really? I have really bad road rage. I'm a very impatient person.
Like, what makes you angry on the road?
Other drivers.
Like, alright, so for, like, my biggest... Okay, there's a couple pet peeves I have. Like, for instance, like, people that stand at crosswalks.
People who stand at crosswalks?
And they're not gonna cross, they're just hanging out. Like, why don't you fucking walk 3 feet that way and hang out over there? Because I'm slowing down, I'm like, go. And they're like, oh, no, you go. It's like, bitch!
I hate when people try and, like, wave me through when, like,
It's there right away?
Yeah, it's there right away, and they're, like, wave me through, and it's like, just follow the rules. That's what they're there for. Like,
100%.
Yeah. It also pisses me off when people, like, light turns green, and then they don't go right away.
Yep. Dude, okay, that could be an issue.
Yeah.
Like, cause like if there's a long line of cars, it takes if you're the last guy in that line, the light turns green. It takes 10 seconds before you can even go.
Yeah.
So if you're not on your game, you're on your phone, you're not paying attention, go fuck yourself.
I caused a car accident.
You did?
Yeah, I was in Kamloops. I was in my work truck, and I like looked down, and like the kid next to me was driving like I don't know, he's like had a Honda Civic or whatever, but he's like staring directly down at his phone, like not paying attention at all. We're at a stoplight. I was like, oh, I wonder if this would work. We're both at the front of the intersection, so I lurched my truck forward like I was gonna go, and he just started going, like he didn't even look up, like he started going too, and he like drove out in the middle of the intersection and clipped some car.
Oh my god. Oh man, yeah. Sometimes I get in that mode too, like where I'm not even looking at the lights. Like if you're going, I'm going too.
Yeah, if someone else starts moving around me, then I'll just
Yeah, I'll just
follow.
like,
But yeah,
if you go, I go. You know. What also is very frustrating is when you're driving on the highway and there's a car in the slow lane, there's a car in the fast lane, you go in the fast lane to pass, and this car boxes you in.
yeah.
You know, like they're not paying attention or they're doing it on purpose. Either way, I'll get so goddamn close to your car. Like I'll tap your bumper to move you out of the way. Like get off.
That's why they made a whole nother right lane on the side of the road, man. There's enough asphalt there to get by.
Dude, your dad taught me that in grade 10.
Yeah.
Like, we were working for your dad. Do you remember the spring break? Doing some construction.
Oh, yeah.
Hardest work I've ever done in my life.
When we went to, we're trying to make that one ferry in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Holy.
So we worked for your dad for 2 fucking weeks. Made bank, I've never made that much money in my life. You know, it was $1,000.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I usually get paid like $500, like bussing tables, and I work my ass off.
Yeah.
Like I made double that. I was losing it. I was so stoked, and also fucking, it was pretty hard work though. Because I feel like my mom kind of told him like, yo, like, try to make it hard as you can on Ryan so he doesn't be a construction worker. Like, he's not cut out. You know, like just let him know that.
Yeah, your mom wanted better for you.
Yeah, like, I was so tired. There was one day we were doing, like, concrete. Like, we were smoothing out concrete.
Yeah,
and
finishing concrete, yep.
Yeah, and we're trying to go quick. Like, they're like, faster, faster. And then all of a sudden, like, someone else just grabbed it from me. Like, not fast enough. Like, this is how you do it, son. Skirt, skirt, skirt. And then they put me on cleaning duty. just go pick up garbage. You're fucking... Yeah, but that was fun. That was a good experience. But, okay, so after that, once the experience ended, we left Chetridge. Was it Chetridge? Chetwynd. We left Chetwynd, a little small city on the mainland. Is that right?
Yeah.
Busy as fuck on the roads. And your dad didn't give a shit. We had a schedule, he stuck to it. No matter what. Like, there's at one point, like, we had a ferry to catch. Long ass line of cars, like kilometers long. Pulls off to the right.
Grass.
Yeah, we're in the grass. We're like so close to like clipping poles. Like I remember the mirrors were inches from clipping, and he's just flooring it, and cars are like, "What the fuck?" And he's just like, "See ya." He's a man who like, yo, you got a goal, he achieves it no matter what. You know, like, yeah, that's where you get it from. It.
Yeah, well, definitely when I'm doing like road trips and stuff, like I stick to a schedule. I don't.
Yeah. Do you have when you go to work in the morning? Do you have checkpoints? Like you have to hit a certain checkpoint by a certain time, and if you don't hit it, you know you have to either go faster or slower.
No.
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 True. How far do you have to drive for work? Like how long?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh, true.
Or like, you mean like when I'm driving to and from, like,
yeah.
like actually driving out there?
Yeah. No, just driving just like to and from work. Like when you wake up in the morning.
Oh, well, yeah.
You live pretty close to work?
It's pretty close, yeah.
Fair.
There's not much of a routine to it.
True. Cause I work in a different city. I gotta drive at least half. It's about a 40-minute drive, but I usually make it there in 25.
Yeah, I guess.
But I get there in 25 to the city, and then I gotta drive through the city a little bit, and I usually take it slow through the city.
Yeah, when I was living here and I was working in Courtney, that like I knew exactly what point I should be, like, I knew what points I should have been at what time.
Yeah, it takes a few times, and then once you kind of get into a rhythm, you're like, okay, I'm 3 minutes behind. Okay, I gotta stomp on the gas a little bit. Gotta speed it up, and then once you get to the next point, okay, I'm on time now. I can slow it down. You know. What's What's the best part of your job? Like, do you like? Because it seems like you're always having fun on Snapchat.
I'm always having fun, buddy.
Yeah.
The best part of my job is probably the guys I work with. It's not fun unless you have fun guys around you.
Do you ever hire? Is there any like Do you ever work with like weird people, or is it always
yeah.
cool?
No, I've worked with some fucking duds.
Have you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The work crew does make a difference.
Yeah, there's this one laborer, this kid named Walter. He shit himself at work one day.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, did he go home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
true.
he caught the bus home from in Edmonton there. He was like trying to quit. He was dumb as shit too.
Yeah.
But like he was trying to quit smoking, so he had a patch on, and then he'd go outside and he'd be like, oh, I'll have one, but he had a patch on, so he'd smoke, and then he'd just get this huge head rush and like almost be passing out. And we're like, really good, man. And then we used to use a company called Labor Ready. It's like literally people like homeless people, like they just show up and then like they get sent out to.
I worked that a few times.
Did you?
Yeah, in Nanaimo. You show up the morning of,
Yeah.
and then fucking they ship you out to wherever. It's hard work sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Like if you get hired from this place, they're like, this guy's doing all the shitty work. Like
Yeah.
you're basically hiring a slave.
Yeah, yeah, like we definitely get him to do all the shitty work. There's this one time this guy, he I sent him to go get mixed fuel or something. Like I sent him to grab fuel from the sea can, and he didn't come back for like 20 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So I walked up there, and he's got like 5 jerry cans out, and he's taking all the tops off and sniffing them. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm trying to figure out which one's diesel and which one's gas. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
deep breaths, dude.
I'm
He's
like, oh yeah. And I'm like, well, the yellow jerry cans are diesel because that's pretty standard, and then the fucking rest are just gas. And yeah, so he's up there sniffing them, and then
does that even get you high? Like I've heard people doing that.
he just kills brain cells, just gets you lightheaded.
Cause that seems like the worst way. Like there's probably funner ways to lose brain cells.
There's a lot funner ways.
Like I don't even really like the smell of gasoline. Like it's okay, but I don't really want to sniff it.
Yeah, it was a little bit weird, but the same guy too. Like it was like just after lunch. The same guy, he's laying down, like we're pulling nails, like we're stripping forms, concrete forms, and he's like, this guy's like laying down on the ground pulling nails out of a board, and we're like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? But he's like, when we go up to him and talk to him, he's just blissed, like he's so drunk and probably high on whatever. A couple hours later, my dad's on the radio. Does anyone know where my bottle of scotch out of my desk went?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Guy slammed it, and then he just ditched the bottle in the outhouse too. So like when they came to clean the shitters, they're like, oh, there's a empty bottle of scotch in here.
Oh my
and
god.
we're like, oh, that's why that guy was laying down doing his job.
Dude, yeah, one time, I was in Nanaimo. There was this girl who was texting, and I wanted to go see her, and she was I was in Nanaimo, she was in Kemmel River, so about an hour and a half drive. I was in university. I didn't have any gas money, so I was like, how am I gonna get some money real quick? So I ended up going to work at that place.
Yeah.
Showed up in the morning, dude. They were getting me to do some crazy shit. Like I was fucking okay. Like so when you lay foundation for the house, like there's like these big fucking like doors that they use to like put the cement behind it. Like they use these doors to like secure it to door. It's like kind of like you're building Lego, and then they pour the concrete behind it, and then you peel off these doors when the concrete's all hard.
Doors.
They're like big wooden. They're probably like 7 feet, 8 feet tall.
Sheets of plywood.
They're heavy though.
Yeah, it's called form ply. It's
yeah. Okay.
It's got a laminated side to it.
Okay, so I was removing those over like I had to walk to get to them. I had to walk over like a small board like this.
Yeah.
Over like 20 feet, probably not 20, probably like 15 feet.
Yeah.
And I had to go grab it, and I had to pick it up and then walk back over the boards. And at one point I was like, dude, this is like unsafe work. Like if I fall, I'm dead, probably. Like I'm $150. You know, like I was at the point I was pretty light. And
Should have
then,
fell, man. You make the best money doing work or getting workers' comp.
fair enough. I was so close to quitting because I'm only gonna get $70 for the day. You know, maybe 80.
That's
You know, so like I was doing really dangerous work, but I was like, I need the gas money. Like I gotta go see this girl, and
what girl was it?
I don't know. I'll tell you off air,
Okay.
cause yeah, you're gonna be like, no, chick, like, and the story gets worse, but I don't really want to tell it on air. It's cat. One of my buddies from Nanaimo was involved too. Yeah, I was yeah. So that happened, and I suffered through the day. Got paid shit. And at one point too, the guy was like, I was like, I can't lift any more doors. Like, I'm so goddamn tired. Like, I
calling them doors.
whatever they were, sheets of plywood. And the guy was like, basically calling me a bitch. I was like, dude.
Probably.
And then he was like, go dig. And I was like, all right. And like, he was getting me to dig in like a water. So basically I was getting, like, it kept, the hole I kept digging kept filling in, you know, so he's like, this is all you dug? I'm like, dude, I'm clearing shit, but it's water, you're getting me to dig in water, it's mud, like, what do you want from me, dude? And, yeah, it was the worst experience of my life.
Probably, man. It sounds awful.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible. But, good way to make a quick buck, if you need it. Let's see what else we got here. Anything interesting happened in your last couple of days?
Hooked up with a girl on Tinder last weekend.
No way?
Yeah.
Well, how did that go? Tinder's awesome,
Went
by the
pretty
way.
good, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was good. She's 30. She's 33. She has a 15-year-old son.
no way. That's how. Did you meet him?
Fuck no.
He didn't wake up in the morning like.
No. It was literally like, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I think I was cabbing home and we matched on Tinder. She's like, yeah, come over. I'm like, all right.
And then what? You just drove home
Right.
after?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
cabbed home after.
Like, see ya.
yeah.
Dude, what is that? Like, like as soon as the next day, as soon as the sun rises, why do we just want to get the fuck out of there? Like, what is that? You know?
Common sense.
Like, there's some, like, I don't know. Chucks off. Yeah, so what is that? Like, as soon as the day hits, we want to get the fuck out of there. Is that, like, yeah, common sense, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's this idea. Okay, so there's one of my buddies, this is his theory. His theory is that because porn is so available to us,
Yeah.
like, when we jerk off and we finish, we're on to the next activity.
Yeah.
Like, we're not sitting there fucking cuddling ourselves or our pillows. Like, we're kind of disgusted with ourselves a little bit, and we're like, fuck, peel over and fucking go dip. Like, I'm leaving, I'm gonna go do something else now. You know, like, and also, the scientific point of view is, you can only get a girl pregnant once. You know? So once you fucking blow your load, you're like, alright, I'm out. Off to the next girl. That's what science says.
That's what science says?
Not me.
No, you,
Mm-mm. I like to cuddle, bro.
oh yeah. You
I'm a cuddler.
like to stick around?
Yeah, I did actually have some buddies that told me that's what that was their favorite part, was just sticking around and cuddling.
That's what your buddies told you?
Specifically Brody.
Brody.
All fuzz.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, man.
He would be a cuddler.
Yeah. I haven't seen him in forever. He's living in Australia now. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was. You didn't see him last time he was here?
No, I missed him.
No.
My phone was like fucking up. And not even as an excuse. Like, I would have loved to see him, but my phone was actually fucking up, and he wasn't here for very long.
Yeah.
I think my mom saw him for a little bit. She came by. Yeah. Have you ever been to Australia, mate?
Oh. Everything I need's right here in fucking Canada, buddy.
Yeah. Well, do you think you're gonna live like? Obviously, you're probably gonna live in Canada, right?
Where else would I go?
I don't know. Like have you ever traveled? Like some people like our age have the bug. Like they love going to other countries and.
Yeah, I'd rather just do that when I'm older.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Like, I don't want to, like, I can work when I'm young, but
True.
when I get older, I don't want to be working. So,
Have you started putting money towards your pension plan?
like, our RRSPs.
Whatever that means, RSPs.
Our,
Do you have to do that manually? Like, do you have to like?
you don't have any RRSPs?
I don't know, man.
You're such a fuck. Yeah.
Like, what do I do? Or what do you do?
Oh man, I'm not getting into this with you.
Oh my god! Like, I think, I fucking dude. I always like. I think if I become a teacher, I think they just do it for you.
Yeah, like you pay into your CPP like on your paycheck, like you do now too. It's part of the taxes that you pay into.
Cause I pay a lot of fucking taxes.
Yeah.
I always look at my paycheck. I'm like, dude, I could have made how much?
Yeah, so you pay into like your the Canadian pension plan,
Yeah. Okay.
the CPP, but like you can put you can also put like other money away. Like I put money in RSPs for like it's for retirement, so we're retirement savings plan, and fucking when you put money in there, like it helps you on your taxes. So like if I like, because normally like I owe taxes every year. So
Really? Dude,
sometimes.
what you can do, you can ask your employer to take off an extra $100.
Oh yeah, no.
I do that, and I do every time I get
That's
taxes.
what I do, but it's because I'm in such a high tax bracket for how young I am.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, it sucks being a first aid attendant because I'm the lowest paid guy on site. Reasonably, too. Like, I do nothing all day.
Yeah, wait, jeez,
But
weird.
I can only imagine what other guys are getting paid. Like, fucking 100%. I feel you. Dude, what would you do if you won the lotto? Would you
Probably a lot.
would you keep working?
I know my own business.
Yeah, okay, true. Let's say you won 150 million.
150 million.
You could easily retire off that.
Yeah,
You're still gonna work?
I'm gonna work. Yeah, something.
Dude, you could probably put just like...
I'd like literally just start a company and then just hire all my boys
True.
just to be in the company, and we
Dude,
just
that would be the sickest company ever. Like, straight up the best. Dude, also you should probably buy a mansion where all the employees can go just live.
mansion, fucking.
Dude, I'd be part of your entourage.
Oh, buddy, I'd buy an excavator. Like, I'd make a fucking track for dirt bikes or quads or whatever the fuck I wanted. I'd do so much dumb shit.
Yeah. I think the first thing I would do is I'd be like, all right, boys, we're going on a vacation. S trip all over again. Let's go. Like, I would get everybody from our grad class. I'd be like, all right.
Where would you want to go?
Cuba?
Cuba?
Where we went for S trip? Reenactment? Dude, that was probably the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. And probably a few years after, I've lost the feeling, but there was a few times where I'd hop in the shower, and I got a feeling of, like, what it was like to be in Cuba again. Like, what it was like to be on S trip. And I was like, this is awesome. Like, and then I've been trying to get there. Like, I've been trying to have as much fun as I had in Cuba, but never got there, Cuba was the best probably time I've ever had in my entire life.
Still trying to chase the dragon, eh?
Chasing the dragon. Straight up. Are you one of those guys, like, are you ever gonna get, like a custom license plate?
No.
Never?
Why would I do that? They don't let you put anything sweet on there.
Really? They wouldn't let you put, like, a swear word on there?
No, fuck no.
Really?
Yeah.
True.
I doubt it.
Dude, here's what I would get. I would get I1IWMW. Or NW. WNW.
What's that?
Just, it kind of, they all kind of look similar. It's like, is that an M? Is that a W? Is that a, like, they're all like one I or I1, like they're all just lines. I would try to get something that's kind of disguised. Because what they say is if you get a custom license plate, you're more easily spotted. Like if you cut someone off and they call you in, It's like, oh, his license plate says douche, or venom,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Who calls someone for getting cut off? What do you
Pussies.
do? Call the police. This guy cut me off.
Yeah, I'm 3 seconds late. Holy kid. Yeah, dude. Have you ever cut someone off like by accident?
Oh yeah. Well, I've done it on purpose too.
I always feel so bad when I do it by accident, but on purpose, yeah, fuck them, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's your reason for doing it on purpose? Like, they're being a douchebag?
They're being a douchebag, so fucking. Or they're yeah.
Have you ever gotten into an altercation, like on the road,
Yeah.
like because of like driving?
Yeah, in Kelowna, I got out of my car. Like this guy got out of his car, so I got out of my car. We just like yelled at each other and then
Yeah.
drove on.
Fair enough, dude. Yeah, one time this guy. Okay, I had the flu. Okay, first of all, but I had a shot of adrenaline because the guy was being a douchebag behind us. I was in the passenger seat. I was in Nanaimo. My buddy Cashin was driving.
Yeah.
And the guy was being a douchebag, like, and so I turned out of my seat, I started figuring, I'm like, fuck, and I was yelling, I'm like, you fucking piece of shit, like, fucking, and then we pull up to a red light, and he pulls up beside us, and I'm like, hey, and then, he gets out of the car, and fucking, like, and then my buddy Cashin was like, hit him, man, and then I was like, dude, I have the flu, like, I have no energy as it is, like,
I have the flu.
like, yeah, like, fucking... And then the light turned green, and I'm like, go, go, go! Like, this is supposed to happen. This is the first time, like, someone actually got out of their car. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, yeah, so Halloween just happened. You said you did dress up.
Yeah.
As what again?
Construction worker.
Construction worker.
What'd you do? You get dressed up?
No, dude, I fucking missed it. Cause Halloween was on a Thursday, right?
Yeah.
I thought everyone was gonna party either that night or the weekend after. Everyone partied the weekend before.
Yeah, because no one can hold back.
Yeah, 100%.
But like,
Yeah.
like it was that weekend. But then like people definitely partied on Halloween too.
I don't really party on a weekday. I have, but it sucks. Like
Yeah.
waking up the next day.
Yeah, I think the last time I was here, we partied.
Yep.
What was it, a Wednesday?
Yeah, I have done it before, mostly with you.
Yeah.
Like, mostly with, like, yeah. But I always hate myself the next day. Like, I wake up, like, one time I woke up, and I literally said fuck every 3 seconds. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then I got to work, and I was like, yo, do you have an Advil? Like, I was like, to my buddy, I was like, yo, do you have something in your bag? Like, my head hurt so bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, dude, but the best part of Halloween, what's the best part of Halloween?
Sluts.
Yeah.
Sluts dressing up as sluts, yeah.
Like, can you fall more than once in love? Like, I swear on Halloween, like, dude, every girl I see is just, like, boobs out. Like, and you know what's really fucked up? A lot of them have boyfriends.
Yeah.
So you can't even hit on them.
Sure you can.
Yeah, you could.
Even hockey has a goalie.
Yeah, dude, there's... Okay.
What?
Just like...
Where were you? Were you in Nanaimo or were you?
I was here.
Oh, you're here.
But I saw some pictures on Instagram of, like, people partying and, like, going to, like, the strip club. And, like, dude, I fell in love just looking at videos. Like, okay, also, there's an angel in high school. Like, a sweetheart, has a boyfriend, like, really nice girl, boobs out. Like, it's the one holiday that it's acceptable, you
in
know?
high school?
No.
Who are you talking about?
I'm not gonna say her name, obviously.
Oh.
Little bit younger. But,
Like she's not in high school right now.
no.
Oh, okay. I
No.
was gonna say, what the fuck, man?
Oh, dude, no. Yeah, that's weird. That would be weird. No, 100% no. She's around our, like, maybe a year or two younger. Honestly, you probably know. You would if you I'll talk to you after, but 100% you know. talk to you off air. Yeah, let's see what else we got here. Oh, have you ever heard about the coldest?
The coldest. No.
Okay, this guy's boss, dude. This guy, literally, he's a high school football player.
Okay.
I don't know where he's from. He's a high school football player, really good. Like, destroys. And his parents named him the coldest to ever do it. Guess what his last name is? His last name is one of... Like, if you took that verbatim, like, just... The coldest to ever do it. Last name...
Ever.
Close. Okay. But, okay, imagine this was one of our buddies. Whose last name would he take? A rapper's last name. What?
I have no idea who.
Okay, it's Crawford. The
Oh,
coldest.
really?
Yeah, his actual name. His parents named him the coldest to ever do it. Last name Crawford. Like, I was surprised. Like, you were like, "Is this Max?" Like,
Well,
is this...
I didn't think in my head at all about that. All I thought about was champagne.
Oh yeah.
I was like champagne.
Yeah, Champagne Crawford. Yeah. So one of our buddies is he's a rapper. He's a SoundCloud rapper, and it goes by Champagne. His name is Max Crawford, but I thought like if anybody would have had this name, it would be Max. Like
cool.
yeah, his name is literally the coldest to ever do it, Crawford, and he just committed to a university. Like he's too young to be signed yet, but he's gone out of his way. I think he's going to grade 12 or something. I forget what I read, but dude, his parents must be so black. Like that is the coolest, dude. I wish I had a name, dude. Ryan. Like, can you think of something more generic? Like just.
Why would you just name me Ryan?
Yeah. Pissed. Yeah. No one calls me Ryan really, anyways.
True.
And yeah, and everyone calls you. No one calls. Does anyone call you? Actually, some people call you Billy. Most people call you Billy.
Yeah.
Or Boschman.
Yeah, Bosch.
Yeah, Bosch.
Yeah. I hate my name anyways.
Bailey?
Yeah.
Why?
I've hated it always.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because it's so feminine? Just kidding.
Yeah,
it's not feminine at all. It's fucking. Dude, you were one of the first dudes I think that I knew, because like I feel like we got to be friends in middle school. Like once elementary schools all kind of you're very small. Middle school, all these elementary schools come together. We're from different middle school or elementary schools, and I think you were one of the first guys that had a real girlfriend. Like in elementary, guys had fucking...
Who the fuck was my girlfriend?
Morgan. Fuck it. It was you and Todd, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Todd. Yeah, Todd has been with the same girl for like... since 2007.
It's like 8 years, yeah.
Holy smokes. So basically, if they get divorced, she's taking half his shit. Like, she's a common law.
Well, yeah, they just bought a house together, man.
Yep. Fair enough. Which would never happen. They're destined to be together forever. They're a funny group.
Todd still hasn't put a ring on it yet, so.
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't. Oh, because like we're still pretty young. Like it's still pretty young, but I'm also pretty surprised because they've been together forever.
Yeah, no, I make fun of him. I make fun of him so much for it.
Does she want to get married?
I assume so.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, girls typically want to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How long would it take for you to get married?
I'd never get married, so.
Ever?
Never.
You wouldn't want like a housewife?
Dude, I will never marry someone.
Like, okay, what if you get a prenup? Like, are you worried about like them taking half your stuff?
No.
You're set on not getting married.
Yeah, like if you love them, should be enough. You don't have to.
You do raise a good point. Like, it's just the only reason you have a wedding is it's a reason to party.
Yeah. I could just throw a party and just be like, this is my bitch.
Yeah, and weddings are expensive.
Oh man, super expensive.
And I think you don't want to cheap out.
Oh no.
Because then you notice the guy who cheaps out. Like, you can't be that. And if, like, I went to a wedding once, they were serving, like, Alberta Pure Vodka. And and they didn't have servers. They had, like, 2 girls on it. And they needed probably, like, 5 or 6. And people that actually know what they're doing, like, so they could go quick. Like, these 2 girls were fucking struggling. I was waiting in line for, like, half an hour to get just, like, a shot of fucking Alberta Pure. And I hated it. I was like, this sucks.
You're doing shots of Alberta Pure?
Well, like, I was putting in the shot in cranberry juice so I could sip it, but...
Drinking cranberry vodka.
Yeah, dude. I was so mad. So mad.
Such a white girl.
Yeah, dude. That's what I was saying, too. Like, if I get a girl, like, I want a girl that's gonna make me look manly. So that's gonna be really hard to find. That's why I'm still single, man.
Oh,
like,
yeah, that's why I'm still single, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still looking for... that girl that makes me look mad. I need a princess, like a really basic white girl, like a yeah. What kind of girl do you want? Do you want a trucker?
some fucking diesel dyke.
Yeah, dude, like just someone that can suck a mean dick, or just like someone that can handle their own, like.
Pretty much, someone who's independent. Someone that's not gonna bother me with a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Someone I don't have to talk to every single day.
God damn. Yeah, true. You know what? I've heard like camp jobs. Some of our buddies have camp jobs, and they have said it's the best thing that's happened to their relationship because they get some time away from their girlfriend.
That's all. That's all I hear from guys from work.
Yeah,
they're like they spend more than a week at home, and they're like, holy fuck, get me out of here.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah, and then by the time you come home, like, you miss them. Like, you want to be affectionate.
Yeah.
You know, it's not... But the worst is, like, when they just, like, plan for shit when you're home. Like, you're like, I just want to sleep and relax. And they're like, oh, there's a free square on the calendar. Let's fill it up with shit. Like, brunch. Let's go for brunch.
See, right now, my mom does that to me. I come home, and she's got a list of stuff for me to do. I had the washing machine started, like it wasn't draining, so I had to take it all apart yesterday, or the day before.
See, you're a useful kind of guy. That's why I never did it. I never became a a guy who can do work. Like, my mom never asked me to fix the washing machine.
Really?
Nope.
She said that it wasn't draining, like it was broken, and I was like, okay, I'll buy you a new one. And she's like, no. She's like, just look up a YouTube video. And she said it should be pretty easy. She's like, it's only like a 10-minute job. No, it's fucking hard. Because you have to because the pump's like underneath it, so you gotta take the top, unscrew the top, and then you gotta unscrew the front and take all the gadgets off, and you have to pretty much take everything off to get underneath it.
And you didn't know how to do this before? You just looked up a video and learned it as you went?
Yeah, I watched a video on YouTube.
Damn.
And then I just went and did it.
Holy smokes. Yeah, dude, like...
There's a lighter stuck in there.
I don't know how to do shit. Like, I can do first aid, and I can teach. But other than that, dude, I went to school for 5 goddamn years, and I can't apply for anything. Like, if I applied to a construction job, they'd be like, I don't know if you have the right qualification for this job, bro. Like, yeah, they'd be like,
I've seen people, working in construction that, they have some degree in, some science or something. And, they're
Dude.
weird people, but...
Yeah, but, elementary, the way everyone looks at it is, to teach grade 3, all you need is a grade 3 class. Once you graduate grade 3, you can teach it. Why? So, when you go to university, it's, easy as fuck. You know, fucking... It's really not. It's actually pretty difficult. They make it really hard, and then you got to do a lot of research and, try to better the profession and everything. And you learn a lot of techniques on how to teach, and so it doesn't matter what you're teaching. You can teach a good class based on the technique. So it is pretty difficult, but at the same time, though, I swear, like, if I applied for certain jobs, they'd be like, get the fuck out of here.
What type of degree did you get?
I got a bachelor in education.
You got a bachelor in education?
So, like, I'm pretty sure most people know what that is, and it's... The only reason I took it, too, is because, like, I would have loved to get a degree in science. Like, I loved chemistry, loved physics. Didn't have the grades for it, though. Because I feel like in high school, you have an option.
Yeah.
You can get good grades, or you can have fun. You know? I chose to have fun.
I had fun, too.
Yeah, the only really program, like... Alright, so what happened was... The BC government ended up having, like... they ended up fucking all the teachers for, like, 10 years. And all of a sudden, they're giving a ton of money back. They're saying, hire a bunch of new teachers. In order to hire a bunch of new teachers, they need to make the standard easier to get in. And it just so happened, I was in high school fucking up. Like, I had... The only prerequisite I needed was a C+ in English. And I was like, well, I got that, so... I'm applying to the teaching program. Let's go. Yeah, so...
Pretty good, man. You got a C+ in English?
Were you in Max Fairclough's class? Where you guys said happy birthday to him every day?
On the TV productions?
Oh, was it just TV productions? I thought it was in class. Cause I think I heard Mike say it was on TV productions too.
Well, yeah, no, because every morning they do the announcements.
Yeah.
And, Todd, it was Todd. Todd is the one who started it. But Todd was in the TV productions class, so he'd be the anchor or something. He'd say happy birthday, Max Fairclough, or he'd, every day he would just put in there happy birthday, Max. Like, he'd somehow get it, like, certain video would be on.
Yeah. Oh, that's the best, dude. Were you part of the TV productions? Was a sweet class.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Loved it. Were you one of the people that pulled people over?
Pull people over? No.
No, was it Cody Whitlock? Do you remember this story? Dude, there was somebody who made a video who literally fucking was like, they had a police thing that they stuck on top of the roof, a little magnet, and they were pulling people over on Dogwood, the main stretch of Campbell River, like the main road, and they were making a funny video. They brought it to Mrs. Hagen. Miss Hagen was like losing it. She's like, delete that video, like, get it the fuck, I don't want to see it anymore, like, oh man, like.
Probably Cody Whitlock, but it might have been him, but he's older than us.
Yeah. I remember hearing, I think it was Steve Eichlin too, maybe?
Oh, it's probably Steve.
Yeah.
Steve would do that, yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, there's a few older boys that, like, I kind of admired growing up. You know, like, there's some of those funny guys that were just, like, ruthless. Like, even Todd's brothers, you know? Like, they were all fucking awesome. Dylan French and
Jordan
French. I was thinking Ty French. I was like, they look so similar. I was like, it's not Ty.
I saw Ty last night.
Did you?
Yeah, we got wrecked.
Nice.
Went to JJ's.
Did you? I think I saw a Snapchat of him playing golf, where he was kicking the balls off the tee.
Yeah, I sent that. Yeah, we went to Velocity.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Ty's a beauty too.
Yeah.
The whole French family is really cool.
Yeah, they're all pretty dope.
Yeah. Fucking, so in high school, you had a pretty close relationship with the French family.
Yeah.
Like the whole family, you were close with the whole family. It didn't matter who. Ty was one of them, the younger brother.
Yeah.
We hated some of our teachers and some of our principal in high school. You know?
I don't want to talk about it.
No? No? Should we skip this story?
Yeah, skip it.
What? Okay. It wouldn't, yeah, okay. Alright, it's a good story, but okay. Let's see what else we got here.
It's illegal.
Is it?
Probably.
Okay, probably. But boss at the same time. Okay, alright, well, can we give him a hint?
Okay. Well, no.
No? Okay.
No.
Okay, alright.
No, because if my mom sees it.
Oh, true. I don't think she would.
She might want to see the podcast because.
Just in case, yeah, not true. Would you rather eat a jalapeno or a Matter Babe?
A what?
A Matter Babe.
The fuck is that?
What's a what?
Matter Babe.
No, you gotta answer the question. Would you rather eat a jalapeno or a Matter Babe?
What is the second thing that you're saying?
Shit. It's I was baiting you into a fucking shit. Wow, you avoided that real good, dude. You're supposed to say, "What's the matter, babe?"
Oh, well, what's the matter, babe?
Yeah.
I didn't even want to try and pronounce it. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, shit. All right, I gotta try that on someone else now. Fuck. You watched the Joker movie?
No.
Not me either. Okay. I heard great things about it. I heard it was pretty fucking nuts. Okay, so the time change just happened. Just the other day.
Yeah.
We gained an hour, and I don't. I feel no better than when it. Like I barely get enough sleep as it is, so I needed the extra hour. But I don't feel any better, you know.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. I was at the bar. 2 o'clock happened, and then all of a sudden it was 1 o'clock, so another hour of drinking.
Did it happen? Like, do bars do that? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's smart. that's cheeky. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they're like, we'll take the extra hour. We'll take more money from you. Dude, the bars are so expensive, which sucks. Like, the best way to do it is if you can hide some beer somewhere, like in a bush,
Or just get drunk in your car.
or just get drunk in your car, or if you can park close enough, hide some beers in your car.
Yeah.
That's the best way, and just go like every once in a while, just go shotgun.
That was the best at the Voodoo, the sea can.
What was the sea can? Did it open, or you just hide it beside?
No, it's just we go around the sea, but on the other side of the sea can from the Voodoo. You ever do that?
I think so. I did go behind there for not for drinks though.
Nice, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good time. Voodoo was unreal.
Voodoo's so much fun.
Yeah, Voodoo was crazy.
It was so bad at the end, though.
Yeah, okay, dude, I remember like our old football coach was the DJ there.
DJ Robbie Rob.
Yeah, DJ Rob. So every time like I would go in, I would mad give him props. I'd be like, "Yo, what's up? Like you're the man," all that stuff, and then I would get so wasted and I'd start dancing like on a they had like little like platforms that you could go stand on. They're meant for girls. But I would get up there and just start giving her, and he'd be like, "Happy birthday, Ryan Chig." And I'd be like, "Fuck yeah, Rob." And
Yeah, I got a couple of videos on my phone of you dancing.
yeah, I think I got pushed off a few times.
Probably.
They're like, make some room, bud, for the girls. I don't want to see you doing your dumbass fucking paddling dances and, the rain dance.
Yeah.
Those were good times. Yeah. Well, what time do we have to go? 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Let's see what else we have here. Well, should we wrap it up? It's been an hour and a bit.
Sure, we can wrap it up. I don't care.
I don't know what else we talk about. My phone's frozen. And I'm freaking out. I can't. Oh my shit. I have a ton of shit we can talk about. It's frozen as fuck.
What do you mean it's frozen?
Like it won't scroll. I should honestly write them down on paper next time. Well, there we go. Okay. Christmas is coming up. Are you prepared? Because it can be stressful,
Stressful how? It's not stressful for me because I hate Christmas, but
Dude, I kind of hate Christmas too.
yeah.
Like low key, if I had my own family, like if I had like a wife and some kids, it might be okay. But like, you gotta buy everyone presents. You gotta like, what I always thought like growing up, I always thought like, all right, so how about this? This is like the ideal Christmas. Ideal Christmas is nobody really buys anything for each other, but everyone's super cool to each other.
If I had the choice, I would just treat Christmas like any other day.
Yeah, so also that's
like
kind
you
of
can make it a time to get together with your family, but
yeah, and also like if you treat it like every other day, then it doesn't really matter if you have to work on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because like some people probably get hung up with like, oh, I gotta miss Christmas. My life is bullshit. This sucks.
Yeah.
You know.
I
Yeah.
worked on Christmas Eve last year.
Did you?
Yeah.
Christmas Eve. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Well, what were you doing? Like construction,
Yeah. Just
excavating.
excavating
Probably made bank. Is that a holiday?
Christmas Eve?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Should be.
I think that night too, I did snow removal for a company too. So literally no one wanted to work.
What's snow removal? Like a plow?
Just a skid steer.
Mm.
Like literally this one company, they just have like a bunch of skid steers like around Kelowna, and like they'd just call me like, yeah, I just drive to a parking lot, fire up one of the skid steers and start doing snow removal.
Dude, do you ever see those kids on a 4x4, like a quad, with like a little thing, and they're just going around like asking for money, like, hey, I'll fucking plow
Yeah.
your sidewalk and your. That's the best idea ever.
Oh yeah.
To make some money on, and plus, we're so unprepared for snow here. Like when it snows here, everyone is fucking losing
yeah.
it.
Everyone freaks out. I try, like when it snows too much, I usually try and pay a guy to go do my driveway with a plow.
Smart.
It's a fucking long driveway.
Yeah, and a scary one too. Like if you kept going, like there's a cliff.
Yeah, it's like a 4-foot wall right there.
Yeah, like a 4-foot drop. You
Yeah.
know, to the next driveway. Like whoever's down there has another driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been scared, like driving beside. It's not that. It's pretty reasonable, but like if you were like sliding towards it, oh man, I would lose my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you do presents with your family?
I don't know. Just
Do you have to buy a present for every single person?
I buy a present for my mom.
For your mom, and then fuck your brother and sister.
Usually.
Is your brother gonna be in town for Christmas? He's coming back. Where is your brother?
He's in Ukilet right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Ukilet's dope.
Is it?
Yeah?
I
You've never been there?
Never been.
Have you been to Tofino?
No.
What the fuck, dude?
Why the? Okay, I went there when I was like really young.
Okay, this summer, dude.
I'm not going to Tofino
Why?
because it fucking. I don't. Why the fuck would I go to
Okay,
Tofino?
first of all, the people there are dope.
Why?
They're
They're
so
a bunch of fucking pot
hippies?
smoking,
Yup.
pine cone eating fucking hippies.
yes, and they're so friendly. Like so friendly people. The people there are friendly as fuck. The breweries are awesome. The surfing is unreal there.
There's only one brewery I want to go see, and it's Labatt.
Okay, let's go to it. There's a place you can go take a picture. Like
It's
there's
in Edmonton.
oh okay, never mind. There's a place in Tofino that's like kind of like iconic. Like when you go there, there's like a big garage door that's got a big logo of Tofino and the brewery.
It's iconic.
Yeah, everybody that goes there gets a picture with it. You know, if you go on my Instagram, you can see it.
You're barking up the wrong tree here, buddy.
And then fucking surfing is dope. What else is there? Camping.
I don't surf.
You should, dude. It is so fun, man. There's a small learning curve.
Camping, that's just fucking pretending to be homeless.
Yeah, okay. Have you ever been to Denman Island?
No.
It's this little, like you gotta, like from our island, you take a ferry ride, like probably a 20-minute ride, probably not even, probably a 10-minute ferry ride to another island. And then from that island, you take another ferry ride, probably another 15 minutes to another smaller island. Nobody lives there. Like it's hard to make $1 over there. Like even the pub there fucking makes barely any money. The pub makes probably the most. Other than that, everyone makes dog shit. But like it's such a small area, but it's forest, beautiful, coast, like basically surrounding this thing. If you go camping, you can literally live. I don't eat oysters, but you can literally just go out to the ocean. Like me and my buddies were just like we're picking up oysters. I was helping them collect oysters, and that took probably an hour. And they had a feast on oysters. They loved it. We're broke in university, basically just looking for like an activity to do that's free. So we took the ferries over. Then we didn't have to pay for food while we're over there. We slept on the beach, like fucking, and it was awesome. Like it was just being in the wilderness. You're surrounded by beauty. We had some beers over there. Like it was awesome, man. But yeah, it's not for you, eh?
Nah. When I go camping, I usually just get absolutely trashed.
Like, what's your ideal? All right, so let's say you have 7 days. 7 days to do what you want. What are you gonna? How are you spending your days?
Just
Okay, so make it shorter. Let's say you have 5 days. That way you have to kind of do something. Travel takes up 2 days. You have 3 days basically to actually do shit.
just be in Campbell River, hang out with the boys.
Dude, fair enough. Yeah.
That's all I'd want to do.
Yeah.
What about you? What would you do?
Yeah, fair enough. Probably hang out with the boys.
Yeah.
If I could, dude, or travel to where the boys are.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
Go somewhere with the boys.
Yeah. And dude, here's something I've learned. I've learned, like, going to the club is fun. Going to pubs is fun. Everything is fun. But it really depends on who you go with. You know, like, you could have just as much fun going to the club with a sick crew as if you're at home with that sick crew.
Yeah.
Like, if you're with a sick crew, it doesn't matter where you go. If you go with a sick crew, like, you're with quality people, you're
Yeah.
going to have a good time.
Yeah.
And all the boys are fucking awesome. Like, dude. Yeah. Did you ever hear about the trash story? We told this on the last episode, but the Brandon Brackett, Matt Shaw, Leah, his mom, Brandon's mom, was like, hey boys, I want you to take out this garbage to the dump. Brandon's like, okay, takes the money. They go dump it in the forest. Some guy fucking opens up the garbage, finds his information, calls his house, is like, hey, you better clean this up. So,
Really?
yeah, Brandon and Matt go back to the site, start picking up the garbage, and cops roll up. And they see him picking up garbage. They're like, this is amazing. Like, you guys are picking up garbage? They call the school, call the principal, tell him you have some outstanding students in your fucking place. The principal, during an assembly, this month is about respect and respecting the environment. Matt Shaw and Brandon Brackett, get up here, we have a surprise for you, we know it, like, tells the story. They get a gift basket full of, like, gift cards and, like, certificates and, like, all this stuff, and
That's so fucked up. I didn't know that.
yeah, man. Like, our boys are just, like, hilarious. Like, they're so funny, man. They're just, like, so retarded and funny. Like, just real people. That's what I like about our grad classes. Everyone's just real. Like, there's no, I don't know.
I like how close we all still are.
Yeah, that's another cool thing, too, is, like, years can go by. Like, I don't remember, like, Jared. I haven't seen Jared in forever, but I know next time I see him, it's going to be like no time has passed at all.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's just, like, the boys. No matter what, time can go by, like, forever. Like, Todd, same thing. You, same thing. Like, it'll be months and months till I see you next. And then fucking, it's like no time has passed at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you know it's real. Do you go to piss? I got to piss pretty bad.
I could.
Okay, let's take a break.
That's fine.
And we're back. Nice, yeah, put it on your seat.
Don't know why.
Getting ready to go, eh? Yeah. You're probably gonna have to walk home after this one.
Sick, man.
I'll pay for a cab, fuck it. So,
I'm not going home. Going to the bar.
yeah, honestly, like, all the other boys, they got one tall can. I got you 8, because that's basically one for you. You can handle your liquor pretty well. Also, I got you Lucky.
Yeah.
I wanna specifically get Island beer. You know, Vancouver Island beer. Last time I got them Tofino beer. You know, there's some Vancouver Island beers out there. There's, like, Pacific. There's
You know this is brewed, right?
here.
Edmonton. You fuck.
No way.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's a Labatt. It's a Labatt beer.
Okay, well,
So
no one
sick.
drinks it in Edmonton.
Fucking lots of people.
Dude, we probably ship. They probably ship like 70% of their supplies here, man.
Probably.
Like, I didn't know it was. I thought it was brewed here. It's
Yeah.
retarded.
It's a Labatt owned company now.
Fair enough. Well, all my buddies that I bought it for, like, everyone from the island loves it, but I have some buddies from out, like from, like, cause when you play football, like the amateur football. Fucking when I was playing for the Raiders, they recruit from all over Canada.
Yeah.
So basically, I was friends with, like, all of a sudden I had 50 new friends of a bunch of people that were not from here. And nobody liked Lucky, man.
Cunts.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I was like, serious? Like, it does taste a little bit like gasoline. It's a little diesely.
No, man, it's like, this is like the standard I go off of for like any other beer I drink. I compare it to.
Do you like your IPAs?
No, man, I think.
Hipster? You're not a hipster?
No.
You don't like to make her hipster,
What does
bro?
what does IPA mean?
I don't really know, but hoppy. Like, there's certain beers. I know for sure there's beers I don't like. You know, like the brew. Like, there's some just brewsters. What do you call those? Brewsteries?
Breweries?
Breweries, yeah. There's some breweries that I like. There's some like really popular like hipster beers that I hate.
Like what?
I haven't been there in forever. Like I used to go all the time when I was living in Nanaimo. I've been living in Campbell River since July, so a few months. So I haven't been there forever. But usually like they're weird names, you know. I like lighter beers, you know. I like Bud Light. I can drink so many Bud Lights in a night. Oh man.
Dude, you know what I was fucking looking trying to. Do you remember Bud Light Platinums? Those aluminum bottles?
Dude.
Fuck, like those are good. 6% beer?
Yeah.
They were fucking good.
Dude, why don't they have those? Dude, they probably sold way more of those in like efficiently, like the rate that they sold beers, they probably sold way more of those than they ever did Bud Light.
Yeah, no, but like I can't find them anywhere
No,
now.
they're limited edition.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking gay.
Yeah.
I thought they
Straight
were
up.
sick.
So fucked. Yeah, that was around, I think it was around one of the Super... I think they had it a few times. But they did have it around Super Bowl time. Yes. Yeah, you played football for a little bit.
Yeah,
You like it?
it was alright.
Yeah.
Wasn't too good.
You played a couple of sports. You played lacrosse too.
Yeah, I liked lacrosse.
You like lacrosse better?
Lacrosse
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
Football was so stop and go.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever fight in lacrosse?
I don't think on the floor.
Just like on the after the match.
I got into
Helmets and gloves.
an altercation. Yeah, helmets and gloves, but I got into an altercation at a hotel, I think, once.
Mm. Your own team or their team?
Their team.
True.
Didn't fight. It's just
Dude, you know who's a good lacrosse fighter?
you.
No.
You did pretty good.
Thanks, bro. Dylan French.
Oh God, yeah.
Dude.
He was,
Fucking.
he was a good fighter anywhere.
Yeah, 100%. Dude, dude, I love a good fight.
Yeah.
Like, I love a good fight. There's a few, even hockey, like, fights. Like, if there's a few boys that we knew that fucking did a good job.
Crawford.
Crawford. Who else? Riley Ross Nelson. Who else? There's a few people that we knew that just did a good job fighting it. And and they weren't assholes either. They were a little bit sometimes, but, like, for the most part, like, if you lip them off, it's go time. You know, it's like, yeah, they're not messing around. And that was always fun to watch. Watch your buddy just beat the shit out of someone.
Oh yeah.
Someone that's like that does it, or if like you know, in sports like that, where you're sticking up for a teammate, you know, they get checked from behind, or you know, there's a cheap shot on the floor,
Yeah.
you know, and someone just hops right in and fucking sticks up for one of their teammates. I love that. You know, that's what I miss most about
Why'd you fight that guy?
Hero. It was Aiden.
Aiden
Oh yeah.
Manbro,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we were on offense. We were like at their net shooting. Aiden was still in defense. Like he was by our goalie.
Yeah.
And the other guy was like shoving him, like fucking trying to get him to go. And Aiden was like, nah, dude, like you're a pussy. Like he was lipping him off. He's like, you're a fucking pussy, dude. Like go fuck yourself. Like I'm not fighting you. And so because we played football together. Aiden was a football teammate. So I ran back and I was like, and I was lipping the guy off too earlier. And I was like, I'll go you, bud. And then he's just like, all right, squares up and fucking, we just fed each other. And we were in grade 10. Like, how hard can you hit in grade? He hit pretty hard. He hit harder than I did. But,
Was it
How-
grade 10?
yeah, how hard can you hit in grade 10? Like, not. All I know is that, like, when I see young kids these days, like, the other day I went to a hockey game with Corey.
The Storm game?
Yeah, we went to the junior B hockey game.
What did I do? I was supposed to come with you, but I fucking.
Yeah.
Did I go to Victoria?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, you
Oh.
went to Victoria, and so was Landon. Landon was also supposed to be there, but he ended up bailing.
Yeah.
So we went to the game. There was some at intermission. There was probably like we went and did something. I forget what we did, but we ended up coming back to the game to go back in, and there was probably a crowd of like 50 or 60 like 13 or 14-year-olds outside, and some of them were fighting. And I was like, Corey, should we go break this up? And he's just like, yeah, we probably should. And he's like, so we started walking towards it, and like I was like, let's let them wear themselves out a little bit, just so we don't hurt ourselves. You know, like let's let them wear it out. Like, 'cause how hard are they gonna hit? Like if they're not gonna, let's just make sure no one gets beat the fuck up.
You should have gone there and just started scrapping 13-year-olds, man.
Yeah.
I always wanted to see like how many like just a crowd of fucking 12-year-olds just waves of them coming at me like
like zombies.
yeah, like how many could I fucking take on?
You could probably take on a few. Like how? All right, one for sure. Like destroys one. You could probably knock them out in like probably one punch.
Yeah, I think they go down pretty easy. Like,
And at least if they got back up, the second punch is knocking out for sure. Yeah, like you could probably. What do you think you could take?
I'd probably get tired more than anything, just from fighting little kids.
Just take one and start swinging them around.
Yeah.
Throw them into the crowd. Get some more space. What the biggest probably issue is you probably need space. You know, if they all attacked at once,
Yeah.
what you gotta do is you gotta threaten them like, the first 7 that come are getting knocked out. You know, like you can come at me, but the first 7 are fucked.
But like how hard are their little fucking fists? Like, are they really gonna get a good shot on me?
Yeah, it's when you don't have the space to load.
Yeah.
You know, when you can only just go. That's where the issue's gonna come from. And they're crawling on your back and like they're weighing you down. You know, you can't get a full rotation. Dude, hockey brawls are awesome to watch. Like bench clearing brawls.
Yeah. Dude, there's a Storm game tonight, isn't there?
Yep.
Do they still serve alcohol?
Yeah, they're probably almost over. They start at 7:30.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, someone likes me on Tinder.
There's that do you follow that Campbell River shitposting Instagram page?
No.
Where they make memes about Campbell River?
No.
Really? Oh man, it's so fucking funny.
That
And,
sounds
like,
awesome.
There's like a couple of them where they're like, you know the fucking story, like the Storm team fucking for their hazing, they come on a cracker.
Oh my god. No,
yeah.
they don't. That's disgusting. That's
Oh yeah, all the rookies or whatever they
last one to come.
Yeah, last one to come has to eat the cracker, cookie, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And like so he posted the one picture, and it's like come on a cracker or whatever. He's like you might be a Storm player if this picture makes you hungry.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Fucking Storm kids.
Dude. Yeah. Hazing's pretty awesome. Like.
They did there was a picture of like the Campbell River Storm, like they were doing a bottle drive or some shit. And literally the picture of them, like all these kids were just the exact same. They all have their fucking stupid loafer shoes, fucking elastic kid like at the bottom of the fucking pants, elastic fucking track pants at the bottom. Just look
classic.
like cunts.
Yeah, the fucking classic look.
Yeah.
Dude, your cousin was dope though.
Yeah.
We took him as a billet.
Oh yeah, Mikey. Oh yeah, Mikey.
Yeah,
Mikey
he played Storm for a while.
Yeah, Greg Tuckerman was sick.
Oh yep.
I ran into him in Kelowna one time.
I
Did I tell you about that?
Yeah. What? Okay. So what happened?
Yeah, we were literally just like I was just walking through the strip club there, and I looked at him and I was like Greg Tuckerman. He looked at me. He's like, Bailey. I was like, yeah, man.
No
what's up?
way. Like, what are the chances?
Yeah,
Very small.
very small considering he's from Port Alberni.
Yeah. Like such a far away place.
Yeah.
And at
But-
the same time too. Like that's a big
Yeah.
city.
Yeah. But yeah, and then that Coburn lives there.
In
He's-
Edmonton?
In Kelowna.
In Kelowna.
He lives in Kelowna, and I fucking ran into him there.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was also dude, I let him bone in my car once.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I got my N, finally got a car, and he's like, yo, can I go bang this chick in your car? And I was like, fuck, alright. And then fucking bangs her, and he's like, yo, can you drive her home? And I was like, It's still steamy in there, bro. Like I can fucking see the shit on my windows. I was like, yeah, I'll do that for you, man. But you owe me. You owe me big. Yeah, never cashed in my favor, but fuck. He was a beauty. It was worth it. Yeah, he was a ladies' man. Oh yeah, so your cousin Mikey was cool.
Yeah.
I remember the first day he got there. He was young, grade 10. I think we're in grade. Was he a year younger than us or 2?
Not sure.
Not sure either, but he's younger than us, and he shows up and he's like, "Boys, like, can we get alcohol?" And dude, you made me my fake ID.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. So all right. So this is awesome. The fucking I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
A baby face too.
You look super young.
And the only reason I thought I could get away with it is because Jordan French, one of our buddies' older brothers, also had a baby face and was 19. So I was like, okay, well if he can do it, maybe I can get away with it. So Bailey's like, one day he's like, yo Ryan, can I see your status card? I was like, yeah, sure, man. Here you go. Computer wizard fucking hops on
your mom's computer, yeah.
So yeah, you're like, you want a fake ID? I can make this work. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude.
How did we even think to do that?
You thought of it, man, not me.
I don't think I thought of it.
Like, it was the best thing I've ever, like. So what did you do? You scanned my status card onto the computer.
Yeah, we scanned it, and then you just use the tool and like takes out the birth date, put a new one in.
You put it. What?
Yeah, then we just printed it off and I took a picture up against your wall, and we just laminated it. And fucking
went to Staples, got $1. It takes $1 to laminate it.
Yeah.
Like, just say, oh, it fell apart in the dryer. Can you re-laminate this? There was a few times though. I went to a few places, and they're like there was a native working.
Yeah.
And what the status card didn't have. The status card is supposed to have like a little bump where the picture is, and because the picture was flat in this one, they're like, there's no bump. This isn't real. Like, it's supposed to be a picture that's printed out like on a Polaroid.
Oh, and then
put it on top of the piece of paper.
And then laminate it?
Yeah, and then laminated. Ours was just flat. Yeah, so like, this isn't real. But for the most part, like, being 16 years old, I started out with cigarettes. I ended up buying like prime times, like cigars and like shit for the boys. Like, I didn't really smoke.
Yeah, I was going to Max up from Timberline.
Yeah, so like at lunchtime, someone would be like, "Hey Ryan, like I'll do you a trade. Like if you go buy me a pack of smokes, I'll let you drive my car. You know, like I'll take you for a little lesson. You know, I'll let you. I'll teach you how to drive stick." So I was like, "All right, fuck yeah, dude, I'll go do that." Next thing you know, I'm buying a little couple beers. You know. And,
yeah, the Willows there. That was just
ended up fucking so easy. And I remember at one point, like, dude, I was buying beer for older people, like kids way older than us that were just underage. And
it was like, because when did we make that for you? It was like grade 10 or grade 11?
I think it was grade 10.
You were booting for fucking
I was 16. I
grade 12s.
remember I was 16 years old.
Yeah.
And, I was fucking picking up. There was one point we were partying so hard, we needed $350 worth of booze. And I remember stacking flats on top of the counter and be like, yeah, can I get this to go? And she's like, ID, here you go. And she's like, yeah, fair enough, here you go, bud. And then fucking scanned it, did my shit, and fucking. But now what they do is they scan IDs. So like.
No, they don't.
Yeah, at least at at the bars.
Yeah,
and
bars and stuff.
And also 7-Eleven for cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't buy cigarettes, but I do know that.
I don't either. I also don't get ID'd that much.
Yeah, you look old as fuck with your. I wish I could grow a beard. Nothing. Also, I gotta be clean shaven for work, so that's my excuse.
Why do you have to be clean shaven for work?
Because if there's an emergency, like what they use like fumes and asbestos and shit. So like if I have to go into the work site, I have to put on a mask.
Oh yeah.
And then fucking drag the guy out and.
That sucks.
Do my CPR and shit.
Someone tried to tell me I had to shave for that reason, like to fit a face mask, and I was like, no.
No.
Just won't wear one.
I'm good. Work safe though, dude. Work safe can fuck your company. Like it's all about like fines. Like they'll fine your company.
Yeah, but like I only need to wear a face mask if I'm like cutting something, like just the fumes of it.
I see.
Or like even sometimes they'd make us wear it too, like if we're grouting or some shit down in the barrel. I just don't do it.
Yeah. What kind of? Do you ever work with like dangerous equipment,
What do you mean?
like chainsaws? Can you operate a chainsaw?
I can operate a chainsaw.
Can you operate it well?
Yeah.
Like, do you think you could open up a bottle, like a bottle of beer, a beer bottle?
Sure.
You think so,
Probably.
dude? Do you have a chainsaw here in town?
No.
Fuck, 'cause that would be sweet. I saw it on a movie lately.
Yeah, no. I've definitely chopped trees down at work. Also, sometimes I just push them
Legally?
over
Or illegally?
there. I have no idea. I don't think you're supposed to just chop trees down when they're in your way, but don't I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to hire like a faller
Yeah.
or something. Dude, fallers are crazy dudes. Like, that's a dangerous job.
Oh yeah.
And also, you have to deal with spiders.
Oh god, you and spiders.
Dude, I thought about it, like, because I kind of work in the wilderness, like, right now, like, as a first aid attendant. Like, if somebody died, like, if someone is, like, having troubles, like, in the bush, I might just quit, like, right then and there. Like, oh, you're on your own, bud. Like, dude, I don't know how because fallers, like, they gotta climb trees and trim branches, you know, and, like, dude, if I climbed a tree to trim some branches and there's a spider in my way where I had to go, good luck. But yeah, I was talking to a faller. I was like, hey man, do like spiders bother you? He's like, no. Like, I just fucking work through it. Like, I don't understand how people can do that, man. Like,
Why are you so scared of spiders?
I must have had a traumatic incident when I was a kid. I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Like you don't have any memory of.
None. They just freak me the fuck out. Just like the unpredictability. Dude, what scares me the most, you've never seen me freak out more. Alright, so two things can happen that are the worst case scenario for me. One, you see it and it disappears in your house. Okay? That's one of the worst scenarios for me. And I will be awake for days. I can't sleep. You know?
That's crazy.
Second thing is, I'm driving a car. You're looking at the road and all of a sudden you see a spider going down.
That doesn't happen.
That happened once in a drive-thru. So that was bad enough, and I was just like, if I was driving on the highway, dude, that would be the end of my car. Like, my car is totaled. I would probably crash it on purpose. Like, if I'm dying, you're dying too, you fucking spider. Like, no way, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah. What's your biggest fear? Do you have any fears? What are you scared of, Bailey? The unknown? Death?
Being alone.
Being alone? Oh my god. So so sensitive.
I don't know what I'm scared of. Birds, like if I get up close to a bird, like they're just fucking sketchy. I don't know.
That's not that scary, dude. That's fucking that's the weakest.
What, a bird?
Yeah.
Like fucking like if a bird was stuck in here, would you not be scared of it?
Not really. Dude, unless it was like an eagle with like sharp claws or like a
No,
hawk.
it's like a fucking like a seagull. Like
No, I wouldn't get. Dude, I'd be
I guess
pissed.
I guess I just kind of hate birds to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like they look fucking retarded. They just eat shit.
Yeah.
Run out of beers, bud.
Are you? No way. How many do you have left?
2.
Dude, you're not. That's why I bought 8, dude. Because like yeah, dude, beers just don't affect you. How often do you drink? Do you drink often? Like out of the week, 7 days a week. How many days are you drinking?
I actually did the math to this a while ago. I average about, like, this is just me buying beers.
Like, not partying, like just day to day.
This is the beers I buy during the week, and like on the weekends. Like, but this isn't including like stuff I would drink, like what I drink at a bar. I usually
Okay,
go.
true. I see what you're saying.
It's like 13 liters of beer.
Of
So it's like three milk jugs of beer.
a week.
Yeah.
Like 3 fucking milk jugs. Holy god damn. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so do you ever get growlers? What's a growler?
What's a growler? Oh, it's like it's those big jugs like
Yeah.
you get from.
From the breweries.
Yeah. No, I don't drink those because fucking they don't have one in Lucky.
True, fair enough. Yeah, would you say Lucky's your favorite beer?
Yes.
Do you ever drink? You drink hard alcohol?
I do drink hard alcohol, yeah.
Do you drink all hard? Like, is there are you a whiskey drinker, vodka? Like, do you prefer one over the other?
I like whiskey. I like scotch.
On the rocks,
I
dude.
like
That
vodka.
the ball of ice that they're having now. I've seen you have that at the.
Yeah, it's an old fashioned.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's old fashioned.
Yeah.
Dude, I like old fashioned.
Did you actually try it?
No, but I like the look of it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, 100%. The look of like the ball, like
The ice.
yeah, they're starting to have those in refrigerators now.
Right.
A ball, like you can now just go, and then fucking a ball will drop down into your glass.
Just one big ball.
Yeah, like cause like it used to be crushing. It would be like, and then
Oh yeah, crush ice is the best, man.
yep. But now a ball comes down,
That's fucked.
which is dope. You can get certain kinds of ice. Like there's my buddy is a big whiskey drinker. He's got like these metal cubes that he puts in the freezer so you can reuse them.
Yeah.
I think, and then so like
It doesn't water down.
no, which is that's a good idea too. So yeah, do you prefer one kind of liquor over another, like hard alcohol?
Ah,
Tequila.
I hate tequila.
Yeah, you're a tequila guy.
No.
Fireball.
I like Fireball.
Do you really?
Oh, I fucking
Oh.
love Fireball. You know what was the grossest fucking... I don't know why we used to drink it. Sourpuss, man.
Yeah.
And back in high school, you remember fucking, like, drinking that?
Good stuff.
Not good. Are you
great.
kidding me?
Yeah.
Have you tried some? Like,
Recently?
yeah, like...
No, but-
Someone's like, oh, I got a shot of Sourpuss. I was like, oh, I haven't drank that since high school. I took one sip. I was like, what the fuck was I drinking?
Dude, yeah, it's I can remember the taste. Like I haven't had it in forever, but I remember the taste.
Oh,
when
it's the most gross...
I think I still like it, dude. Like I remember, like it was, dude. Why wouldn't you like it? It's sweet.
Sweet and... It's, like, super sour, but...
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just fucking... No, it's not good.
I would prefer it a little bit diluted, maybe, and then with extra vodka or something. But
Yeah.
I definitely don't. Yeah, it's definitely a chick drink. Dude, I remember, dude. There was sometimes in high school, like some of our buddies would be drinking like Palm Bays,
Yeah.
which is
Also drink Palm Bays. I go to
Yeah.
JJ's all the time, and I just in between beers, like something to break it up.
yeah.
I'll get those Palm Bay vodka soda things.
Yeah, I think you should be able to drink whatever tastes good to you. Like I don't love Palm Bays.
Yeah.
I really don't like them that much. They're okay. Like yeah, split it up between your beers for sure. But like Sourpuss, yeah.
It's
No,
fucking gross.
I don't think it's that gross. I think yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah, if you had to drink the whole bottle, yeah, probably like. Man, why do girls love that kind of stuff?
Sourpuss?
Yeah, Sourpuss, Malibu.
Malibu's good.
Not a big fan of Malibu. Coconut,
I hate coconut for the taste, for sure, but
Jello shots.
Jello shots?
That was where it was at.